Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And the Bengals getting set for their first possession of the game and leading them out in his third season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow could have won the player of the year last season simply for his statistics. 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns through the air. But he brought the entire Bengal organization on a comeback after 5 straight losing seasons. First, with a division title, then an unexpected AFC title, and led the team to their 3rd Super Bowl ever. And he had to less than 2 minutes away from winning it for the first time. Keep an eye on Joey B. He expects to bring the Super Bowl title to Cincinnati in the near future. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Here I come! Here I come!
Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go! Let's get there!
Burrow looking to pass. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's make these
Here we go. Right 80. Right 80. Stop.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The numbers for Mixon last week, 19 carries, 97 yards.
That's a good start to the season.
Here we
They
go.
got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season goes on.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
On 1, ready?
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short.
So they'll get nothing on that play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Can. 47 to Mike, boys, 47.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That was taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
I got you, boy. 47, Mike, 47.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Right 80.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Bengals. caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup, threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Break! Hey, smash Bronco!
He's crazy.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And a short kick taking it around the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
47 is the mic. Right here.
Here we go. 180. 180.
From the 38, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
On one, right?
Tyler Boyd's one of those guys.
He'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Big 13.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Check 24.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
47 is the mic.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa.
Here we go.
Following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here's
Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw right outside into the hands of the tight end, Sample.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Let's go, let's go.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose
Here we go.
that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that is no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Alert 3. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He completes it to Boyd. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
180.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
One, ready?
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by...
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18 and able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want to pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. Here we go. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they saw that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Let's go.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Big Lion.
It's just me.
He'll look to throw.
Check safety, check safety.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And that moves their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 44, Burrow able to find Higgins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He finds his man complete. That's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The offense on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch the pass.
Now Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and move away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback, run to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert to first down. Now it's Burrow. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
On 1, ready?
They'll give it to Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his first rushing touchdown on the year, and the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Week 2 underway around the NFL. NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early. Great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try, and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, we always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think?
Here we go.
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw on second and 10. Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Back to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30. That's just how they drew it up, CB. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and this guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
Just like that.
Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Let's go, baby. 4-7's a mic. 4-7's a mic.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So now the Cincinnati native, also former Bearcat, and now a Bengal, Kevin Hubert, to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 42-7 all to return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on 1st down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Watch the pass. 43. Go.
They'll set up to throw.
43.
And we got to get to the ball.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
On the ball now.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
On the ball. On the ball.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Let's go.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I got it. Here we go.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
180. It's hot. It's hot.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw here. Another one into the hands hands of Jamar Chase.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Ready?
47. Check, 47.
Check.
47's a mic, 47's a mic. 65.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this
180.
drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
47's the mic.
180.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
This offense so far on
Ready?
3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, T, let's start. All right, T.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he had a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing it from getting to the sticks.
180.
Even. 4 down. Even.
They run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They come to the jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
47's the mic.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
180.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
47.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him. They tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Come on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They not ready.
Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. But think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And he's got it. They add on more. Salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Try to lay one up deep. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Drew Sample, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are able to claw one back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes, someone delivering it accurately, offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Don't be scared of it.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Mike 47. Here we go, G. Mike's 47.
On third down, Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
70.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
On one, ready?
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Burrow looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. setting up to throw it. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Now a second down and 6.
There we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got his big tight end here. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 39. McPherson's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jared Goff, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were winners in that one over the visiting L.A. Chargers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Sam Darnold, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Ready, go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL.
They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Check, 47. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Avoids the target, and he hands it over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
I'm on. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. I got you.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive.
Here we go.
The plays like that.
Big
a nice
13.
strong run there. That keeps him advancing the ball.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. And that is caught. Down, Cowboys. From 13-yard town. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's just saying, like, my kicker's hurting this month.
Yeah.
Now let it go.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they had a costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
From the 29, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sag.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Let's get off the field.
Right 80.
The field.
Right hot.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
70 Timberwolf.
43. Hey,
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Okay, ready? Go, check. Go, check.
He'll look to throw here. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Here we go.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown. I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
let's go. Let's do this.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Check 47.
Well, we're still in the 3rd
Oh, here we
quarter,
go.
so there's some time to kind of clean this
Jim,
up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Gun.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
47.
Check Mike.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Yeah. Done.
Watch out.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That's on Jackson Carman, 2nd round pick in 2021.
On 2, ready?
Full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Now Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running
Here we go.
back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
On 1, ready?
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
47 miles, 45.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they've not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Here we go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Can. Start.
You must be dreaming.
Now it's Burrow. 19.
Here we go. Start. 180. What is that? Start.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Done. Start. 180. What is that? 180. What is that? 180.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, can.
Man, let's get some penetration here.
Inside handoff to Mixon. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
Check.
Another try for Mixon. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Here we go.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
What is that? 42.
Here's Mixon. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bengals are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. On the move past the 40. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you're on in this league, don't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
70.
Check, 43.
Let's go, tackle.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Now back to throw. And a little flutter there is incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clipped him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This will use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the delay, it's Mixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Working the middle here, that's complete to Sample, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big 13. Big 13.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
I'll get him. Get
Shot.
him. Get him.
He'll look to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, this has been a concert. You've heard plenty of sour notes in this.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Right, 80.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Right, 80. Right, shot.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the...
Being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now where they 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he lost the football. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the back flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
47's the must.
From the 35 on second down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Right, 80. Right, it's hot.
47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. 180.
4 down, 4 down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to do exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last, and make it a successful one in some small way.
47's the Mike. 47.
Here we go. 180.
47, Mike. Mike, 47.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow.
Check 3, check 3.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Now the try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick six, here's Burrow again. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gun, gun. Gun. 180.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
Gun.
They'll drop to throw.
Rush in.
Quick hit here, it's complete.
Turbo shot. Gun.
They'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Cut. 180. 180. 42. Cut.
A draw play for Mixon. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot? This late in the game, Charles, you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because it's almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
Hey, can.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
That's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss. But no gain, these guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he got a gold watch, too, huh?
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is no good. And they will remain well behind. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're at 50. Why not go for 100? Do you think maybe that line was under from the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
2nd down and inches. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Down inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 and the 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Logan. Jackson.
That's right. That's right.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense they played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yards.
It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give a little run pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Cowboys, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.